and welcome to my March TBR. So, I am going to be participating in 30 and 30, or in this case, 31 and 31. I managed it in January, and in February it is currently the 23rd when I'm filming this, and I'm 17 books into the month. So, not doing too bad as far as this year is concerned. I took off a little bit of time for my mental health. And for those of you who don't know, I had a little accident. So you can see that I'm currently in a wrist brace. I was helping my sister move house and was getting out of the car, coming back, and basically my legs got tangled in the strap of my handbag. I went flying and smacked the pavement. My wrist was underneath me, and luckily it's not fractured or sprained or broken or anything. It's just really bad internal bruising on the muscle. So I'm currently on the second week of having this, going into the third week. So hopefully it won't be too much longer now before I can pick stuff up. I can make contact with my hand, it's no longer hurting, but actually picking stuff up, that's when the wrist goes, and I haven't got anything like strength in the muscle in order to pick the item up. So that's how I'm currently doing. My mental health is a lot better these days, so it's just putting up with the damaged wrist for now. I'm also going to be participating in the March of the Mammoth, where you read the chunkiest books that you have on your TBR. So anything basically that's over 500 pages, because to me, that's what I count as chunky. So hopefully the game this month will not be as mean to me. It can give me some prompts. I wouldn't mind that. I think if I have to do mood reading, I wouldn't know what to pick up this month. So I would like some prompts, but nothing too mean. So if it's 10 or under, I think I'll be happy. So here's hoping. And with that, let's get on with our rolls. Okay, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this one. We get to go straight up to the attic, but we have to add 10 books to the TBR. So as long as it doesn't give me too many more, I'm kind of okay with that prompt. I mean, I would have felt better if I hadn't had it, but at least we're on the last leg of the house. So I'm feeling a bit half and half about it, but we'll see how we go. So the first one that I'm going to add to this TBR is Green Rider by Kristen Britton. And it's all about a young woman called Carrigan who stumbles upon an injured rider with arrows in his back. And the rider tells her that he's basically been entrusted with this message that he has to deliver to the king, and passes the mission on to her and tells her to watch out for a shadow man. And this sounds absolutely fantastic. I've seen Jade from JD Ray Reads read this recently and really sparked my interest. And this was actually a gift from one of my friends on Discord. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I believe this comes out to about 560 pages. The next book that I am adding is Elementals, the Complete Series Bind Up by Michelle Nadeau. And this is all about a young woman called Nicole Cassidy who has to start this new school and is really nervous. And she finds there's something new on the curriculum, magic. And it turns out that she discovers that she's a witch, but not just a witch. She's actually descended from Greek gods. And I absolutely love portal fantasies and books with different dimensions and parallel universes. So this sounds like it is right up my street. And this one is a bit chunkier, coming in at 700 pages. For book 3, I'm going to add the Cryptid Tales Bind Up by Brina Courtney. And this is all about a young woman called Shay. And this is all about her ending a war that humans don't know exist. And she has spent her childhood speaking to the dead, but she's forced to hide her powers from those around her. And she's grown up with this being that she speaks to called Jeremy, who is a spirit, until one day he goes missing. Then she starts having feelings for this person, and turns out that he can speak to ghosts as well. And it's all about the budding romance between those two and the friendship with Jeremy. And obviously, with this war that's due to doom the world. I remember reading the first book quite a few years ago now. I believe it was about 10 years ago. And I remember bits from it, but not a whole lot. So it'll be fantastic to delve into the first book. The bind up is 3 books in the series, but I recently found out that there's a zero point 0.5 novella, which I've never read. So I might try to find that somewhere first before I pick this up. So it depends on if I can find that one. But I'm going to keep this as my 3rd book. And this is a trilogy in one bind up. And it's all about Piper, who is a banshee. But she doesn't know it until she spends time with a grandma she's never met. A dark past follows Piper, and her only salvation will be the one person that she's trying to avoid, Zane Hunter. And that's all I know about it. I'm going in pretty blind. And this was also a gift from one of my best friends, Robbie. And I believe that was for my birthday year before last, or it might have been Christmas, but I'm pretty sure it was for a birthday present about 2 years ago. So he'll be overjoyed that I'm finally getting to this. And this comes in at 698 pages. Okay, this is going to be the big one. For books 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I am going to go with the Boys of Torment series by Chloe Walsh. And this is a major chunker romance series. And it is all about a rugby team. And with each book or two, you're going through different characters of the football team and their different relationships. The first one is about Johnny and Shannon, and there are a lot of trigger warnings in these books, including alcoholism, drug abuse, domestic abuse. So just keep that in mind if you were interested in going through these books. I read Binding 13 and Keeping 13 quite a while ago now. I think it was about maybe 2 years ago. And they were 4-star reads for me. And they are massive romances in the series. 1913 is 816 pages. Keeping 13 is 672. Saving 6 is 656. Redeeming 6 is 960. Taming 7 is 576. And releasing 10 is 768. So that's quite a hefty series to get through. And I'm hoping that I can do them back to back. So this is already looking like a pretty chunky TBR so far. Fingers crossed for the rest of them. Ooh, we landed on barricades and go book shopping. Nice. Okay, and then we got Dusty Book, which pulled up Pretty Little Lies by Jessica Huntley. She's hoping she's paranoid. She's terrified she's not. When Amelia relocated to Cambridge for love, she never imagined her new life would become a nightmare. After uprooting her beauty therapy business to be with her fiancé Noah, Amelia receives the first message, anonymous, threatening, impossible to ignore. As more sinister messages follow, Amelia's new life begins to fall apart. It seems someone is watching her every move, and our clients are abandoning her for no reason she can see. It's as if she's done something wrong, but what? And Noah is no help. He seems strangely distant, then conveniently vanishes to care for his sick father. Alone and terrified, Amelia suspects everyone. Then, when a photo arrives which proves she's being stalked, Amelia realizes she's not being paranoid. The danger is very real. Trapped in her flat, jumping at shadows, Amelia must uncover who's tormenting her and why. Because in this game of psychological warfare, the people closest to her might be the most dangerous of all. This sounds absolutely amazing to me. I adore psychological thrillers. I can usually devour them within a day, so they should be pretty quick. And unlike the rest of my TBR, this is going to be the shortest on here at 312 pages. And that's it, we've escaped. So let me know what your month's plans are. Have you done your TBR yet? Are you participating in Spring Spruce Up? Let me know. If you don't know what that is, there will be a link to the announcement video down below. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!